Yo, I ain't playing no games. I'm not playing no games. People gonna wait till the sunrise for them to go and achieve what they want. I'm gonna start before the sunrise. I'm gonna be going when the moon's out. I'm gonna be going before sunlight, before people can see, because I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Anyway, wake up, get to work. And when I say get to work, I don't mean just like ET said. I don't mean just geographically. I mean like when you go to work, go to work. Put in that work. Do what you got to do. I don't care if you don't like where you're at right now. Be the best at whatever you're doing because you're doing it. And that's the mentality you got to have. That's the mentality I got, and I'm gonna have, especially today. Today I wanted to wake up at 4. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. I remember I used to do it, and I just can't remember. I'm just like, yo, every day, it's gonna get better. It's all right. I ain't get out of bed till 5, but I was up by 4. It's all right. By the next time, I'm gonna be up at 4. If not 4, 4:30, and I'm gonna keep going till my body and my mind. It's like, all right, it's 4 o'clock. It's time to get going. And before I know it, I'll be waking up at 3:30, just naturally, just being up, and be like, all right, well, what's up? Let's go. Yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning. People are like, I need sleep. You better go sleep earlier. I don't know what to tell you, cause when I wake up, I'm ready to go. Whew. Good morning.
Oof. Who is that man's in the who is that man's though? Y'all better what? Anyway, just got done with the internship today. Hold up. So just got done with the internship today. Accomplished the another system. So I'm just knocking these down one by one, getting them off the, off the thing. Talked to my my manager today because I'm gonna need to do a part-time job as well, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna be able to conflict. Luckily, because of certain things, it worked perfectly. She was like, "Yeah, totally." She definitely recommends it too because as an intern, I'm technically working part-time, so that works out great. That works out lovely. Can't complain. I was very happy about that. So I'm going to try to use the internship mornings as more of like the learning and like schooling part of what I'm doing this summer and to get it on my resume, while the afternoons I will be working at a place to really create my income. So I have to figure out where that place might be at. And as much as I don't want to do a restaurant job, I know that that might be the easiest thing to get. So I will take that in consideration. I am going back to my beach diner job to help out whenever I can, whenever they need me. So happy about that because so when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you do what you gotta do to make the income you need. You know what I'm saying? Cannot complain. Just gotta do. You gotta work. So I believe I am headed to the gym now. I'm either headed to the gym now or I'm gonna head back to the house to try to find $1 to get this energy drink. I really want this energy drink. So yeah. Whew. I know that was very sloppy. I'm sorry, but hey, we do what we can do. Anyway, got on the white hat, the long sleeve. You already know. I got on these shorts again, these shoes. I like the combination. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. Back to the food. Back to this work. Let's make these games. All right, what's good, guys? I literally just got back from my run, and I talked about it on Instagram. I talked about it on Snapchat. So the sweat has dried up some, but you can tell like on my shirt, ugh, it's a little soak. Anyway, I wanted to give y'all a little tip, a little not guide, just a tip. Give y'all a tip. First of all, look, my hat is soaked. That's how you can tell. Anyway, give y'all a tip for running and making the most out of your run, challenging yourself. Try to get your strides longer this and the third. And I'm not saying that like I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I'm not saying, I know all the tricks and whatnot. I just know what works for me. So a tip I used to do a trick I used to do when I was first losing my weight is I would run outside and I would run on the sidewalk. This is key. Why? Because there was two different type of trainings that I did, and this was running from mailbox to mailbox. So starting at one mailbox, I would run to the other one. After that mailbox, I would sprint to the next one. And then I'll just keep doing that over and over again, whether that be, 5 mailboxes, then run back, the whole neighborhood, whatever it is, that's what I would do. Also, doing that, I would either go just from sprinting however fast I can, no matter what, or I would have it to where I got 1 foot into the squares, the pavement squares, at a time when I did sprint. This helped me to make my strides longer, open up my hamstrings, and really push myself to drive forward. Because typically a lot of people, whenever they are sprinting or running, they do this. They run, but they run like with their feet close together. And you want to make the most out of your sprints and out of that running. So, unless you're jogging. If you're jogging, that's a little bit different because it's kind of hard to jog and get a full stretch, out of it. But really try that because it does make a difference. Even if you want to walk, then sprint, or walk, jog, sprint, jog, walk, like whatever it is, just make sure that when you are sprinting that you get 1 foot into the pavement squares. Now, granted, this is a little bit easier for me because I'm tall. I'm like 6'4", 6'5". Somebody who's like 5'6" might have a little trouble at first, but once you start doing it and you start conditioning yourself, it gets easier and easier. Your strides become longer, you know what I'm saying? You get more time in the air. Your momentum catches up with you and you're able to just glide. Trust me, you'll be surprised. I also I hate doing this at first because it just sucks. But after a leg day, after 2 days of, the 2-day effect of legs, I really love doing it then because my legs are the tightest. They're like, why would you want to do it if your legs hurt and it's sore? Because by running, it opens up my muscle tissues, stretches them out, and gets them warm again. So they're not tight. They're able to, loosen up, start getting that blood pumped in there, and my legs are able to not be sore anymore. My legs were so sore, like so sore, when I first ran up there. On my way back, they're loose. Like, I feel good right now. My legs are, my legs are so fine. Also, I'm about to stretch. I won't, I would advise stretching afterwards, but it's a tip. All right, I gotta eat. I gotta do work. I just want to give y'all that. And I don't know if I mentioned on here, but I'm doing the 100 day. I'm doing the 30-day 100 push-ups a day challenge, starting that back again. So I'm gonna do that, trying to work my way back up to doing the 500 push-ups a day. But so far we're gonna do 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. Let's see if you can do it. I'm gonna do it. You can do it too. All right, I'm back. Also, another thing I'm gonna start doing, and I started today, is working on my breathing, working on my posture. Granted, I don't really have bad posture whenever I walk, whenever I stand tall. Like, I stand straight, my spine is up, like everything's good. Work on my breathing more, really working on it. But it was funny because when I do it, I close my eyes and I stand there and I'll start. As soon as I stood there and I was like, all right, I started listening to everything. Immediately, I hear an ice cream truck, and I'm like, perfect. Now all I can do is concentrate on this damn ice cream truck that's playing in the back of my freaking background while I try to work on my breathing. I'm already a fat kid at heart. Come on, goddammit. Luckily, it was not in my neighborhood. It was in the neighborhood next to us, so I didn't have to worry about it coming around. Woo. Y'all, I just goofed. I messed up so bad on my macro right now. So I had one of these, but I had a whole pack.
So they say serving size 8 crackers, one serving equals 2 full cracker sheets. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, whatever, one serving, 2 full cracker sheets, the thing, like the whole cracker sheet. Come to find out, when they meant 8 crackers, they meant like the 8 individual crackers, which equal 1 sheet. And 2 servings, well, 1 serving is 2 full cracker sheets. I had 8. Okay, well, maybe I didn't mess up that bad. I still messed up, but I didn't mess up that bad. Okay, I didn't mess up that bad. I still messed up, though. I shouldn't have had as many as I did, but it's alright, because that was going to be my last bit of carbs anyway. Almost scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, guys, so I didn't really mess up my macros, but typically I like to keep my fats under a certain amount. So far, with everything I've already eaten and stuff, I'm around 26 grams. I like to keep it about 20, no more than 25. People are like, oh, it's just 6 grams. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to lose this weight, okay, for this competition. But I still have room for protein. There is a such thing as, like, when you're carb cycling, that when you drop, like, when you have high carbs, you lower either your proteins or your fats, or like you're able to switch them around and stuff. I don't try to really do that, but today that might be a thing. I'm still debating. It's not bad. Like, all the stuff that I had was not per se bad fats. I mean, the graham crackers was whatever, but that's one of those things to where it's per se if it fits my macros, because I didn't feel like having. I didn't have oatmeal. I didn't feel like having rice, and I didn't really have any hard carbs today. And I always like to have at least one kind of hard carb in my body before I do a lift. And I'm probably going to do a lift in maybe 2 hours or hour and a half, depending. But I always like to have at least some kind of hard carb in my system when I'm trying to do a heavy lift, because I think I'm deadlifting today. I'm pretty sure I'm deadlifting today. But it's still not bad. Like, everything is still around the same numbers. I'm a very particular kind of guy, I like the details. The details is what I'm into. So, yeah. Anyway, back to this.